Harry Kane, where I don't know where you put Harry Kane, in the picture when it comes to strikers, because since he moved to Bayern,
from when to when?
I don't know, whichever way you want to look at
All
it, because
time.
all time, and in recent times as well. Because,
No, in recent time, let's not rubbish
because
him.
this guy seems like he doesn't get talked about enough. Now he's become the fastest player to reach 100 goal for the top 5 European club since 1992, if I'm not mistaken. Now, because he's done it again for Bayern Munich. Now, looking at Harry Kane as well, we hear he might be returning to England, because I think he's not far off Alan Shearer when it comes to highest all-time Premier League goal scorer. So I think he has a record at the back of his head. Coming back. You have Gyökeres now. So, but
we need a second striker now.
So, but looking at,
we'll just say Gabriel Jesus or Kai Havertz and then bring him in.
Looking at Harry Kane now, the whole picture. I mean, what can you say about that?
We'll put a clause in the contract. You will not play against Spurs. Give him peace.
Just tell us what you think about Harry Kane. I mean, as they move to Bayern being a success, generally as a player, how it's been for you?
Bayern has been a success. There's nobody who says I will go out there and win the treble, I will win the Champions. If you win it, it's a plus, but it's been a success. Yes, he came in at the time where Bayern were not doing well, but he's delivered his constituency. The defense are not doing their job, and the Neuer is not doing his job. The team, don't forget that he came into a Bayern that was rebuilding, that was shelling his skin and trying to reform itself. So there's a whole lot, both at the board level, in the club, the players. There was disunity between coach and players, from Rangnick to the other guy that left before, Vincent Kompany. But long story short, if you played 3 seasons, 2 and early season, and you've already done 100 goals, come on, that's an incredible record. Where do I put him? He's among the greats. But you see, the thing that amplifies greatness is what you achieve with those goals. Let me give you a very good example. One of the worst players, people go vex. This comment will bring insults, but some of the people that will insult me don't even watch the game. France 98, one of the worst player of the tournament is Zinedine Zidane. But he was a player of the tournament. Zidane played in the group stage against South Africa and some very, very weak team. He was invisible. He scored 2-headed goals in the finals, where it matters the most. And he was the player of the tournament against Brazil. So those things, you know how commentators will say, comment the hour, comment the man. When it matters the most, what do you do? What do you deliver? It's always something that I've been counting against Harry Kane. Like, okay, all these goals you score, what team will win? What will your team win? Right? But now he's won all of these things. I don't know if he will ever get mentioned in the Ballon d'Or conversation. You need to lead Bayern to the Champions League win or so, and it will be good for him if he's able to do it. But in terms of just goal scorers, let's take away Messi and Ronaldo. In the last 20 years, he's among the top 4 or top 5 all greatest of the last 20 years. And they are Suarez, Lewandowski, who's the other guy? Karim Benzema, and then him. I won't put Zlatan above him. I won't put Cavani above him. I won't put.
Well, you put Suarez above him, yeah?
You did joke. What did they do, you know? What did they do you? I don't put Suarez above him. I put Suarez above him. I put Lewandowski above him. I put Karim Benzema above him. And then he's the 4th man in the list. Not because he doesn't score goal, but every other person I just mentioned now, their goal scoring bring Champions League, bring multiple trophies. Benzema that went to Atletico Madrid and won them the league. Benzema that is a part of the greatest trio of attackers in the history of football. MSN is a barcode or area code. If you call what's it called, Ludacris now to sing another song now, it will give you MSN as one of the area code where they keep your babes. Come on, stop, Benzema. I want to go put
in terms
Suarez.
In terms of ability now,
Suarez over him. I mean, let's not even talk that one. Suarez is number 1. He can score you and still bite you. Suarez, are you don't. Harry Kane good, then there's good, and then you drink gooder.
Well, when it comes to him returning to the Premier League as well,
come to us now. We'll give you a clause not to face Spurs.
Well, Arsenal France
in the league.
Agreed with you.
Not by our player before. Not by our player. What are you saying now? What's wrong with you? I have a picture of him wearing Arsenal yellow jersey and the red jersey. What's that? Would they agree to bring Eze? Did you not get Eze? She come to Arsenal just to pour pepper for Spurs. It would be nice to see him wearing an Arsenal shirt. It would be great.
All right, it's been wonderful here on the show. Now let's make room for Simeon Campbell. Yeah, Simeon is here, and we welcome him now to the microphone. We've not done this before on the show, and it's good to begin with it today.
Walk in.
So, Simeon Campbell, you have the mic. So, whatever you want to throw at.
Wow.
Joseph Okiche, come and see your brother.
Okay, here's my question. I looked at football today, and I look at club sides. I look at strikers in the football today, and I'm surprised that we don't have strikers of the olden days. Strikers like Inzaghi, Shevchenko, strikers like if you understand what I'm talking about, strikers like Thierry Henry. All those. Now we are struggling to see strikers that will even score 20 goals a season. Then it was a normal thing. 20 goals was like the standard. If you can't find strikers to score 20 goals, you are not a striker. Now we see strikers score 20 goals now, and you are like placing them as world class. What do you think is wrong with football today?
I think football has changed in such a way that I don't agree completely with what you've said. I think that the quality of football generally has watered down. Tactics and statistics have taken over the game itself, the individual talent, and let's not forget that striking position is a game of instinct and support in the sense of supply. If you look at the quality of midfielders that are available today, compared to the midfielders that you used to have, go back to the days of Clarence Seedorf, Manuel Cuesta, all of the guys that were playing in midfield, the Pascals, Lampard, Gerrard, Xabi Alonso, Garcia, Luis Garcia, all the guys at Vieira, Roy Kane, all the guys that were playing in that era that you're talking about, the Kaká era, Fernando Redondo, Zinedine Zidane. We don't have that bulk of players in one space anymore, distributed across different clubs. So it is also hard if midfielders are no longer creating that much clear-cut chances. It's not as if defenders are defending better. It's not as if the quality of the defenders are better. It's also going to be very hard for you to see that type of strikers. The countries that also produce such high level of quality players like Brazil and Argentina do not have them in bulk anymore. I mean, when we had Juan Roma Riquelme, we had Sorin, we had Ariel Ortega. These are guys that can measure up anyway. Then in Brazil, you have them too much of them. I mean, I'm not look at a midfield. Nigeria, you have Okocha. In the Ghanaian team, you had some very Sule Ali Montari and the rest of them. The way people supply strikers is what makes it easy for them to score. Again, we used to have midfielders that can take 4 players into themselves. And Okocha, for instance, by the time you draw the attention of 4 players to you, your strikers are already free. Back in the day, it was a normal thing to play with 2 strikers regularly. One is going up to knock the ball down. The other one is finding it easy to score. Today, all your strikers, people want to play midfielders that are passing side with lateral passers and not forward passers, just so that they can contain the statistics of we have more possession than you, instead of we have more goals than you. And then again, if you also look at statistically, this era, most of the clubs are scoring more goals than previously. Why? Today, we have Haaland who scored 54 goals in one season. So we cannot say it's completely out of it, but because he also have creators around him, he have all the best creators in one league around him, so he could get it. But most clubs now like a situation whereby the goals are coming from everywhere. Except from the goalkeeper, everybody should be scoring. The defenders should be scoring, the midfielders should be scoring, attackers should be scoring. It's more of a system than of the individual talent. Football used to be about the coming together of many individual talents. Like, let's agree to disagree. Let's play and enjoy this game. But now, we talk more of coaches, their style of play and their system. That, for me, is the reason why it is like this. Not like they're not strikers. They're strikers, but this is just what happens when you focus on statistics, data, and what the numbers are instead of what the game itself is.
Okay. You talked about Pavel Nedved in 2000. Actually, it's 2003.
2003.
2003.
Sorry.
But don't you think that Pavel Nedved won that competition? Because I know Juventus won the league and got to the finals with AC Milan at Old Trafford, and I think that was the game that AC Milan won on penalties.
Yeah.
penalties.
Did they win the Champions League?
They didn't win, but I guess that was why they gave it to him.
But Thierry Henry had like
The
incredible performance.
one I think Thierry Henry could have won, I think, was 2004 because I didn't see what Ronaldinho did. I think why they gave it to him.
Ronaldinho?
This is my own opinion. I think why Ronaldinho won 2004.
Calm down.
This is what I think. Why I think he won 2004 was because of the game against AC Milan, and I know he did so much for Barcelona in 2004, but yet in 2004 Valencia were the ones who won the league in 2004. So I don't know why he got it. Maybe it was because of that particular game, but I know that Henry in 2004 was excellent.
Unplayable, yes, it was unplayable. But I think I thought that Nedved was the one that should have gone to him. I'm not yet saying that Nedved didn't play well. I would have been okay with him coming second. But that Ronaldinho, as much as I'm a Thierry Henry fan, Higuaín deserved one of those Ballon d'Or. I think that Ronaldinho deserved it because that was when he was now showing to the world, look, I'm a dazzler. Ronaldinho is the kind of player that plays 45 minutes and give you an experience of 2 years. Yeah.